guys, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be doing the full face of Dollar Tree makeup. And I know it's been done before and it's an old trend, but I'm just now jumping on the bandwagon. But today I have so much more better lighting. I finally got a little ring light so you guys can see me better, and hopefully it will help my video focus more because my phone's off my desk, and hopefully it'll just make it better. So let's get into the video. I'm going to show you what I bought first, and then we're going to get on to putting it on my face. So I couldn't find any primer or anything at my Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to use my e.l.f. primer that I usually use. It's a spray primer. I think it's pretty good, but everything else I got from the Dollar Tree. So my first thing is the Sassy and Chic Moisturizing Foundation. It's not going to be full coverage. It's probably going to break out my skin, but it's for the video, and my skin's already broken out enough anyway, so yeah. And then I got this LA Colors Curve Wowie Lash. Never used it. We'll give it a try. I got two different eyeshadow palette things. I got this LA Colors eyeshadow in bold, and then I got this Almay. It's for blue eyes, but I picked it up because I was so excited to actually see Almay in my Dollar Tree, because Almay at like a drugstore is like $3 or $4, not much off of $1, but it's still pretty good. Then I got this LA Colors highlight. Now it looks a lot darker in the pan, but it actually goes on really pretty when I swatch it. My light's kind of bright. Let's turn, there we go. When I swatched it on my hand, it actually fit me pretty perfectly. So most of the stuff after I'm done will probably go to my daughter, but I think I'll be keeping this around. And then I got this e.l.f. lip gloss in burgundy. I thought it was a liquid lipstick at first, so this will probably also be going to my mother or my daughter, but I got it for the video. I picked up these two beauty blenders because they're silicone, and let's face it, I'm addicted to sparkle, and it caught my eye, and only for $1 for two. And I heard silicone is better than a sponge because it doesn't absorb any of the product and actually get all over your skin without absorbing anything. I just don't like the squishiness on my face, so we'll see how that goes. And then for lastly, I picked up a few Wet n Wild brushes. My Dollar Tree's always had Wet n Wild brushes, but they're actually not that bad, but I'm a brushaholic, so these will probably also go to my daughter or my sister or my mother, so, but these are for the video as well. So let's get started. I don't usually do foundation first, so we're going to get into eyeshadow. And I think if this thing will open, come on, there you go. I think for my crease color, I will use this one. It's just a tannish color. I'm going to take this brush. Wet n Wild brushes don't have any names. They just put Wet n Wild on them, but it's a fluffy crease brush, so I'm going to be looking over here because my mirror's over here, so. They're not as pigmented as they were when I swatched them on my hand, but that's okay. You can't really see it, it's just a basic color. Yeah, you really can't see much of anything. I could see a little bit. Maybe if I turn down my ring light, you guys could see. Yeah, still can't really see much, but there's that. And I think I'm going to take this deeper, darker color and push it through my crease too, just to see if I can get any more color in there. I'm just going to use the same brush. So yeah, already showing more pigmentation than the little LA Colors palette did. Not bad, not the greatest. It is what it is. It's for $1. You can't really expect much, but sometimes if you look deep enough, or long enough actually, you'll find some pretty good things. I had a little quad of eyeshadow from the Dollar Tree a few months back, and it was really nice. So I'm thinking for my lid, it'll just be a simple look because I'm just messing around with these colors. I'm thinking for my lid, I'm gonna do this metallic-y purple right here and just put it all over my lid and blend it around. So I couldn't find any other brush except blender brushes and the smoky eye brush. So I'm trying to keep true to the challenge. I'm already not using a Dollar Tree primer because I can't find one. So this is a smoky eye brush, what it said on the package. It doesn't say it on the brush. But I'm going to try to pack that color onto my eye and then take the other blender brush that I bought and blend it through. So yeah, these aren't pigmented on the eye, but they are really pigmented when I swatch them on my hand. But that was also with, see, they're not that. And this blender isn't really, so the eyeshadows really aren't that great. I really wasn't expecting anything crazy or anything like that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do a little bit of the darker shade again through here. It's not really getting anywhere, but like I said, it is Dollar Tree makeup. I'm not really looking forward to the foundation being put on my face because I have sensitive skin and foundation for $1 really freaks me out. See, this one put off a little bit more. Maybe I'm just closer. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit more. See, that's a little better, but there's still not much pigment in it at all. Like I said, after this video, these will go to my daughter, and she will have her way with them. So, that's the eyes. I really didn't care for it much, but like I said, it is $4. So, the next thing I want to do is mascara. Just gonna pop some of this on. I don't know how high of hopes I have for it, but we'll see. This is the brush. It's kind of really curved. I usually like my brushes really fluffy, but don't mind my mascara face. I still haven't mastered not opening my mouth. I don't think I ever will. It's separated my lashes nicely, but it's not doing anything for them. Oh, that got in my eyeball. So it really didn't do much for my eyelashes. Maybe these ones. I'm not entirely sure. I really don't care for it. My mom likes simple little mascaras like this. I'm more of a fiber kind of girl that makes my lashes really long. You can see I got a clump of it that actually went under my waterline, which didn't burn, ironically. Usually when you get mascara in your eye, it burns like crazy, but oh well. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is the dreaded foundation. Not ready for it, but like I said before, I'm glad my face is kind of broken out anyway. I don't expect this to cover up any of my pimples at all. It's more like a lotion consistency. Anyway, so I'm just going to dab a few dots on my face and try to blend it up with this. I do not have a powder, so I think I'm going to use one that I got from a dollar store, but it wasn't the Dollar Tree. Like I said, I don't have any high hopes for this being full coverage. It honestly just looked like a tinted lotion, and it has the consistency of a lotion. It's very thick, but alright, there. I'm going to try to blend it out with this. See? Just kind of just sitting on top of my skin. Not really. I'm wiping most of it away. My daughter will most likely take these little silicone beauty blenders and use them as squishies because they're very squishy. I never really got onto the silicone beauty blend fit trend or whatever you want to call it because I just didn't like the feel of it. This is not my color, but this is honestly the only color I had, well they had, that was around my shade range. Usually I'm a little bit, not darker because I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost half the time, but definitely not this white. But it is what it is. It kind of looked like it tried to cover up the pimple, but that's just because of the light. Honestly, if I were to turn the light off, you probably see everything. You can kind of still see everything. Like I said, the only benefit to silicone beauty blenders is that it does not pick up any of the product, so you get use of everything, because when you're using a sponge, it picks up some of the product and it doesn't deposit all over your face. So that's that. I'm gonna powder my face, like I said, with a powder that I got from the Family Dollar, I think. I'm not entirely sure where I got it from, but it's just, I'm almost out of it, but the LA Minerals pressed powder, I'm just going to take a little bit of that just so my face doesn't look as bad and greasy. Not that it looks that bad, but I don't like this foundation. It feels weird on my skin. I'm definitely just going to take all this makeup off afterwards, but so it made it a little bit less shiny, I think. So the next thing, the second to last thing, is highlight. Now I couldn't find a highlight brush and I can't use one of my eyeshadow brushes, so I'm just going to cheat a little and use a highlight brush that I got a while back ago from my BoxyLuxe box. It's the Luxie Tapered Highlight. I'm obsessed with these brushes. I'm sure you've heard if you watch my video. So, I'm gonna see. You can kind of see it. It's subtle, but then again, it'd probably be better if I wet my brush maybe, but it's there though. You can see it. It's pretty. Like I said, this is probably the only thing that I'm going to keep out of the whole little haul that I did. So, I did foundation and I forgot to put on primer. Oh well, it's not like I didn't really want to use primer on this foundation anyway, so. Excuse me. The last thing we're going to do is lip. And I'm dreading this because, like I said before, I thought it was a liquid lipstick and it ended up being lip gloss. So I haven't put it on yet. I swatched it. It was really sticky. I've never really been into lip glosses, but we'll try. It's a pretty color and I wish it was a liquid lipstick, but it's not, so. So, this is lip color. It's really, really sheer, kind of blotchy. Like I said, I don't really expect much from a Dollar Tree makeup, but it's very sticky and it smells like crayons. So, if that's any indication, it's probably going to go to my daughter, or I might just go in the trash because this is a kind of dark color if you do build it up. I wish it was a liquid lipstick because it is a pretty color, but because it's a lip gloss, I will not be keeping it. But this is the finished look of a whole face of Dollar Tree makeup. Like, the eyeshadow is, it's a hit or miss, honestly. This LA palette was actually pretty pigmented. I'll be keeping this around. But the LA Colors ones, they're hit or miss. Like, if you wanted to get your daughter or son even started in makeup or anything like that, if they wanted, I would go to the Dollar Tree and get little palettes for them. Or it's just a starter kit. They have cute little makeup bags to run under there. So, but for me, I think I'll just keep the highlight and the Almay palette. Everything else will be donated to my daughter or my mother or just put in the trash. It was honestly only just for this video, but that's the end of it. So my Instagram will be linked in the description. Subscribe if you guys want to, and I will see you next time. Bye.